Welcome to Sports. I'm Kayvon Izami. If you are a sports fan, we are officially in our favorite time of the year. We have high school football every single Friday. We have NFL starting tomorrow as the defending champs Kansas City Chiefs take on the hot and hungry Detroit Lions. And then we have football all day Saturday, and then all the sports in between: boys, girls, soccer, volleyball. It is the best time of the year. That is why I love September and forward. Now, we have to do our athlete of the week. This week and every week, it's very hard being in this region because there's so many good athletes. There's so many good young high school athletes. And when you have, like I said, football, soccer, boys and girls, and volleyball going on, it's hard to pick. This week, though, it wasn't that hard. Again, a lot of really good candidates. But when you put up an upset like Oak Hill did, and like Malachi Lewis did, as I step over here, and the performance that Malachi Lewis put on to upset Independence, a team that won 14 straight games. I know I've been saying it all last week and all this week, but that's remarkable. A high school team wins 14 straight games, and Oak Hill, with a brand new coach in Devon Marion, with a pretty young team, but experienced as well, and with a quarterback in Malachi Lewis, who is a true athlete, they put it all together and knocked off Independence by 1 last week. And now they take on Princeton this week. So our athlete of the week, sponsored by Sheets Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, is Malachi Lewis, the quarterback of Oak Hill. And I got the chance to sit down with him and chat about that win and how he has progressed as a high school football player. Take a listen. Malachi, first of all, congrats on the win. Congrats on the performance. You threw for 4 touchdowns, beat a team in Independence that hasn't lost in 14 games. What does all that mean to you?
Well, it means a lot, but I couldn't have done it without the 5 men up front and my receivers catching the ball for me. So.
No doubt about that. Coach Devon Marion, I talked to him a couple weeks ago before your first game against Nicholas County. He had a lot of faith in you. He had a lot of faith in this team. He really liked the team. He liked the defense, which showed against Independence. What has Coach done coming in, a new coach, new presence for this team and for yourself?
Well, he played at the higher level, so he can explain things much better. He can get out there and show me the reads I need to make, stuff like that. It's just a better I don't know how to put it, but
it's easier to understand when someone has played in those shoes. Mm-hmm. No doubt about that. In terms of, you had one play or one drive that really impressed me on Friday night against Independence. You guys were driving, you threw up a bomb, it was intercepted. Mm-hmm. You came right back the next drive and drove down the field and scored a touchdown.
Yes,
as a quarterback, how do you erase that from your memory to go right back out against the defending champs and drive down and score a touchdown?
Really, it was the defensive side of the ball, because I play defense too. I get mad, I'm not going to lie, when stuff like that happens, and I tell myself I'm going to get it back. So on offense, I'll go back there, try to make a better read and get the ball to my receivers.
Awesome. And last one here for you, Malachi. We were talking before, a lot of websites still don't have you guys in the polls. Mm-hmm. You guys have now come on strong, 2 games, 2-0, beating the defending champs. You have a big game against Princeton this week. What do you feel like this team can do? What's the limit? Is there a limit for Oak Hill this season?
If we execute our game plan and play physical like we should, playoffs without a doubt.
That is our high school athlete of the week, sponsored by Sheets Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Malachi Lewis, congrats to him on the performance, and congrats to Oak Hill on the incredible win as they now go to Princeton. 2-0 teams battling it out. Now, as I said, there's so many good candidates. So why did we come on Malachi? Well, he did throw for 4 touchdowns. He did upset Independence. He was a superstar on the field. But let's do a little breakdown of why Malachi was our high school athlete of the week. Let's check out the film. First play here. Look at this. Stop it right here. You see him looking left. He's drawing the defenders to the left, and then now play it. He immediately will turn right and hit a perfect pocket pass. That is a tight window pass, and he hit it. Now we go here. Stop it right here. Look at this. He saw the defense was coming all the way to the right, so he saw the opening he had on the left. He keeps his eyes up. You don't see his eyes down right now. His eyes are up the field, seeing if he could pass it still. He realizes he can't, and watch what he does from here. He just takes off and uses his athleticism, hits a spin move there, jukes a couple players out, and then goes down for a big gain. This is the play I asked Malachi about. They're driving. They're down 20-6. He throws this up, and it's intercepted. That could be a huge kill, like a huge kill for a lot of athletes. But look what he does. Stop it right here. Look at this throw. He comes back 2 minutes later, and he throws the most beautiful throw. Look at the defender. He spun the defender around. He threw it so well into his pocket, right into the wide receiver's hand. As you see there, the defender had no chance to get it because of how tight of a throw that was by Malachi, and the wide receiver does the rest from there. That right there is why Malachi is our high school athlete of the week. Incredible plays by Malachi, and he said it, and you saw it in those plays as well. He credited his team and specifically his offensive line. He had time to make those decisions because those guys up front and then the receivers, like you just saw there, made the plays after he threw it. Malachi put on a show, Oak Hill put on a show, and they are a fun team to watch. That does it for sports. We'll be back right after this.